Ready?
You're live, yes.
Let's call this meeting order, Struthers City Council, Wednesday, November 12th, 2025, 7 p.m. Clerk, can you call the roll?
Yes, Mr. Ballard?
Here.
Mr. Bass?
Here.
Mr. Beagley?
Here.
Mr. Burnside?
Here.
Mrs. Goman?
Here.
Ms. Pinkley? Here. President Patrick?
Here. We stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you all for coming. As always, we'll need a motion to dispense with the reading of the minutes of the second regular meeting dated Wednesday, October 22nd, 2025, and special meeting minutes for Wednesday, November 5th, 2025, except prepared by the clerk.
Make a motion?
Second. Mr. Ballard?
Yes.
Mr. Bass?
Yes.
Mr. Beagley?
Yes.
Mr. Burnside?
Yes.
Mrs. Goman?
Yes.
Ms. Pinkley? Yes.
Okay, thank you. Communications, there's 7 pieces. Megan, you want to start?
Number 1, Struthers Tax Office Monthly Report for tax collections for the month of October 2025, submitted by Ron Gowski, Struthers Tax Commissioner. Number 2, Struthers City Auditor's Monthly Statement of Tax Position, Revenue Reports for transfers in and out, Expense Transaction Ledger Reports for the month of October 2025, submitted by Christina S. Bowles, Struthers City Auditor. Number 3, communications received from KO Consulting LLC dated November 3rd from consultant Matthew Ellis, monthly grant and project development report. Number 4, notice to the legislative authority from the Department of Commerce, Division of Liquor Control regarding a permit number 10009159-1, transfer from LaPrairie LLC, 311 Maplewood Avenue, Struthers, Ohio, to Hardy Brothers LLC, K Mini Mart, 311 Maplewood Avenue, Struthers, Ohio. Communication number 5, code enforcement reports for the month of October 2025, submitted by Bill Minchin, City of Struthers Code Enforcement Director. Number 6, Safety Service Director's report dated November 12th, 2025, submitted by Anthony Lucia, City of Struthers Safety Service Director. And number 7, Mayor's report dated Wednesday, November 12th, 2025, submitted by Mayor Catherine Schickman Miller.
Okay, Council, you heard the reading of the communications. Need a motion to receive and file. Dallas makes the motion. Ricky seconds that.
Second.
Yes, Mr. Ballard?
Yes.
Mr. Bass?
Yes.
Mr. Beagley?
Yes.
Mr. Burnside?
Yes.
Mrs. Goman?
Yes.
And Ms. Pinkley? Yes.
Okay, Mayor's report. Mayor, you read your report in caucus. Is there anything else you want to add? Questions or comments for the mayor? Report of standing committees. Go ahead, Bob.
Yeah, I'd like to call a zoning meeting November 19th, Wednesday, at 6 o'clock to go over procedural, the procedures necessary to have a public hearing for a piece of property.
Any other committees?
I'd also like to call Finance and Legislation Committee meeting to be held to follow Mr. Burnside's meeting on Wednesday the 19th.
Okay. Any other committees? Okay, legislation, we have 1 piece. Is anyone wishing to address council on legislation only at this time? You're welcome to do so by coming up to the podium, state your name and address for the record. This is legislation only at this time. If not, we got 1 piece, Megan.
Yes. An ordinance authorizing and directing the City of Struthers to enter into a contract with Dynegy Energy Services East LLC as the electric supplier for the City of Struthers electric accounts and declaring emergency.
Okay, council, you heard the reading of the ordinance. Need a motion to suspend the rules of council, place the ordinance for passage.
Make a
Lori
motion.
makes a motion.
Second.
Dallas seconds that.
Mr. Ballard?
Yes.
Mr. Bass?
Yes.
Mr. Beagley?
Yes.
Mr. Burnside?
Yes.
Mrs. Goman?
Yes.
Ms. Pinkley? Yes.
Questions or comments under suspension? Pass is read.
Pass is read.
Second.
Mr. Ballard?
Yes.
Mr. Bass?
Yes.
Mr. Beagley?
Yes.
Mr. Burnside?
Yes.
Mrs. Goman?
Yes.
Ms. Pinkley? Yes.
Unfinished business. New business? report of our law director. Do you have anything for council tonight? Questions or comments for our law director? Our auditor's absent. Anthony, you read your report and caucus. You got anything else you want to add? Questions or comments for our safety director? Okay, at this time, if anyone wishes to address council, you're welcome to do so by coming up to the podium. State your name and address for the record.
How y'all doing? Victor Perry with Spectrum. Seen the sign, I am a vet, 6 years in the Marine Corps.
Hoorah.
2018. Simple
Simplified, brother.
All right. I'm simply here because Spectrum is obviously one of the main internet providers for the area. We are, identified as a solicitor because we do have a door-to-door chain classified as a resident connectivity specialist, RCS. I'm one of the senior resident connectivity specialists. Now our job is to come to everybody's houses who don't have Spectrum, whether the house has never had it, whether the house used to have it years ago, or they just recently got rid of it. A lot of times people move out, move in, houses change. So usually when we come by, we do have the ability, because our job is all year long, we work Mondays through Fridays, on the weekend occasionally, rain, snow, 80 degrees, 40 degrees, -10, we're out here. Our job is to provide a better deal for the internet, TV, landline, cell phone services. We can either bundle you or not bundle you. But because we do have that classification having to formally go door to door and knock, that does identify us as solicitors. Therefore, with you guys' current guidelines with solicitors, we have to get the permits, but it's only on Saturdays. Now, our job more so because of how many houses we get, and because Struthers is a big area that, just from my personal experience from growing up in Youngstown and kind of living in Struthers too, there's a lot of people that benefit from Spectrum services now. A lot of people benefit from us going door to door, giving them those deals. I do have my solicitor's license. I'm on Saturdays. Simply here to ask, is there any kind of way we can get that changed to a more so Monday through Friday structure? Now, they normally do have us working the hours between 11 to 7. If obviously you guys would, be willing to open that up, but you want to close up the hours a little where you don't want us working until 7, we are all for it. We are currently working the Saturdays. It's only me and Christopher. More reps would probably be willing to, but as of right now, go ahead, sir.
No, I'm listening. Go ahead.
As of right now, the main reason why I push for it is because just from working here through the last 4 years, I've done a lot of good for residents in Struthers on saving them a lot of money. AT&T isn't really a top viable internet provider here since they're not doing fiber optic. They have the AT&T Air. It's hit or miss. T-Mobile, Verizon, they have their fixed wireless. That's hit or miss. A lot of people are paying a lot more for cell phone service versus what we offer. So a lot of customers, not just in Struthers, just the whole state of Ohio, are benefiting between the internet with our deals, cell phone service, because you all can go on Spectrum's website. You can all go to the Spectrum store. We closed the one over there across the street from Bellaria on the north side. Obviously they weren't really doing things well there, so that's why we closed it. It's a pain, for everybody to have to drive to the Warren office, but the store's available, the website is available, the call centers are available. The deals that we offer are a lot better, and just even today I had a lady in Faro who she placed an order on her own, but she forgot to add the Wi-Fi router, so that's another reason why having somebody who's more hands-on physically that comes by to make sure you're okay has been, a gift. We also obviously provide customer service. If any of you guys were to sign up with internet service with me, you can dial 1-800, but we tell all of our customers, call us directly because I get paid to wait on hold. So like how I get paid to be in the snow, you don't. So
Okay.
we try to make things easy. But again, I'm asking everyone here, if we can try to get something a little bit more structured Monday through Friday, because right now the Saturday is where we're at, and it's not so much targeted towards Spectrum, it's just targeted of all solicitors, and we're trying to step away from everybody else. We want to
Okay.
have our own, identity here.
So let me run this through. So I
Yes, sir.
think we only allow Saturday from 10 to 5, Mayor,
Yep.
and you want council to change that from to open it.
Simply just for Spectrum, we would like to most definitely, sir, work more so Monday through Friday because that's what our normal schedule is. As it right now, we're salary based, so we don't really get paid for the weekends. Now, obviously, if a customer says, hey, can you come back on a Saturday? We make that happen. Right now, I work Saturdays because I have 70 houses for
Okay.
Struthers, but I'd be able to cover a lot more ground, help a lot more people, whether they want Spectrum or they don't, we'd be able to do a lot more with Struthers Monday through Friday.
Okay. At this time, I'm going to open up the council's opinion on this.
I would say keep it how it is.
What, pardon me?
I would say keep it how it is. If we're gonna let one person, this is soliciting.
Right,
If they're gonna let one person, why would we open it up to just one business? And
Right,
allow them
right.
to solicit and not other people?
right, right.
We have a community that I don't think generally wants people at their door trying to sell them a service, in my opinion.
Go ahead, I'll give you one more.
Only thing that I would say about that, sir, is, you know, obviously, right now as it stands, you guys did authorize 2 people from Spectrum. You know, there's a process for that.
Sure.
I'm not sure if anybody else would be willing to, but, you know, by all means, I get what you're saying. I'm not out here selling health insurance or tsunami insurance. Everybody already has a need for internet. Even when I knock on people's door, I don't talk to you about anything that you don't have a need for. If I'm talking to somebody who they got a landline, they got TV service and the internet, I address those needs.
Sure.
If I'm talking to you, you probably, maybe
You are
you-
going there to solicit your service.
So,
Right. Now,
so,
Okay.
So it makes you the same as any other person that is going there to solicit their service.
I get your angle on that. I understand that.
And I understand you are helping people and trying to bring a rate down for them, but at the end of the day, it's the same as somebody's trying to help somebody if they're selling them a vacuum cleaner.
Ed Dallas,
It really ain't any different.
is this something we need to discuss further in your committee meeting?
I don't. If anybody else does, I mean, we've had this in place for years for this reason.
Does our, go ahead, Mayor.
If I could, and this isn't anything personal, because I told you the same thing when you were in the
Yep.
office. We have an older community, and a lot of people, like Val said, don't like people coming in the doors. We've had a very big problem in the last year or so with solicitation, not Spectrum, but other people.
Yeah.
We went through the proper steps.
Yeah.
We sent a text message out, we notified everybody that was coming. But generally speaking, we get a lot of people complaining, regardless of what the
Person
person.
Completely understand it. The main reason though why I even took a chance was because it was something that Spectrum has never came here to talk individually for themselves, to represent themselves. And again, I mean, you know, we're an internet provider. You know, we're not selling anything that people now in today's, especially since COVID, don't already have a need for. And again, you know, when you're on the website and you see the internet is $70 and you know that there's somebody out here who can give you that same deal and it's all legit for $40 for the next 2 years monthly, why would you ever want to just go on the website when there's somebody out here with that job? So, I mean, again, I get where you're coming from because obviously you don't want everybody getting harassed. What we also do is when houses are marked not interested, we don't knock them the next cycle. It's a 30-day cycle from the 29th to the 29th. We usually do a reset. I've already made arguments with them in other areas. We need to be a little bit more detailed, whether the people, you know, had a bad experience with Spectrum, they had a problem with Spectrum. Whenever I come to an older household who they don't use internet, I just mark no need. And we make it a point to distinguish that so that way a junior rep who is freshly starting, they don't end up, you know, chipping their teeth where I've already been working. So completely understand because you guys do have an older demographic in Struthers, so it's really everywhere, but you guys most definitely have an older demographic. I personally saved a lot of older customers in Struthers a lot of money because a lot of them just have had DirecTV and AT&T, and they just think that's their only option. Sure enough, when I show up, from being able to talk to them about their prices, a lot of money we saved them. Now, I've joked with a couple of my customers saying, hey, if you ever talk to anybody from the council, can you by all means tell them your experience with one of Spectrum's DSRs? Well, sorry about that, RCS, because we changed our title. But, I mean, that's here or there. But, again, I mean, it's something that we're only asking because it's a guideline that you guys have had in place for years because of other solicitors, and we're trying to step away from being under the same umbrella as them. Yes, we do have the door-to-door for that reason, but again, you know, we're trying not to be 100% treated like those other people because we're not with the same intent that they're doing what they're selling. Again, why would you need health insurance, you know, or, you know, tsunami insurance in Ohio?
I could say this, Richard, you are a very good representative of the company.
I'm
Very informative.
I'm just extending all the
No,
plans to
I
see if we can
understand
make it
this,
happen.
honestly, very well spoken.
Thank you.
Very good today. My thought is still the same, you know what I mean? But I will say you're a very good representative.
That's fine. And the only thing that I can say is, you know, maybe some point down the road, never say never, if it ever is a possibility to get changed, or even if you guys can come up with a list of things that you guys would need from us to want to open that up to a more so weekly, schedule, even if it's a couple of days out of the week. Because again, $300 for the year, $50 for the background check, and it's a Saturday with limited hours, and then there's a lot of houses in Struthers because you guys don't just tear houses down. You got a lot more houses than a lot of places.
Why don't you, I think you already did, but why don't you make an appointment with the mayor and safety director to extend your dialogue, and maybe she can come up with something,
Perfect.
once you go that
We're
way.
open to whatever.
Try your Saturdays,
Yeah, I worked just this past Saturday.
okay?
In the code
Try
and
your
everything.
Saturdays and keep in contact with the mayor's office, and let's see how that works.
All right. I do appreciate you for making the post on Facebook, because there were a few people that they were expecting me the weekend before, but I took that off because I had some stuff going on with the family.
I was
So-
just gonna say, after we made that Facebook post, a lot of people on there, Victor's the best, Victor's the best.
Oh,
You had a
look,
lot of
well,
positive
and
comments.
I'm
about
not
how
paying
much
people
money
to
I
do that,
will-
but I always tell my junior reps, say, look, it has to make sense. If somebody knocked on your door, do you just want something just jammed down your throat, or do you want something that actually aligns with your interests? If I can save money, I'm all for it. If I can help you save money, why wouldn't you? AT&T comes to my house all the time. I tell them, you gotta give me a job. It's not about me. Just give me the internet. Spectrum pays me pretty good benefits. And,
All right.
I take pride in my job. There's a lot of money that I save people. I don't look at it as, well, you're gonna save money for 6 months. I look at it on, well, how long if I can get you saving money for the next 5 years, well, we got a customer for the next 5 years. And a lot of you guys have customers who have had Spectrum for probably the better last 10 years, and so they leave because, their prices are higher. But the crazy part that I always tell the senior citizen customers was just like when you go out shopping with your coupons.
Try your Saturdays, keep in contact with the mayor, and let's see how that works for now.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
All right, no problem. All right, appreciate you guys for having me, because you definitely could have said don't come here. All right, you guys take it easy. And,
Bye, thank you for
Do
coming.
you have a card?
Oh, yeah.
Because this is live stream, so there might be people that'll be like, hey, I'd like to talk to Victor if I can save money, then at least I know
Yeah,
to
that
contact
is,
me.
the address for the actual Spectrum store in Warren is there. That's my Charter Communications, email address. As some of you guys might know, Charter is the company that buys Time Warner. So technically, I'm a Charter employee who works on behalf of Spectrum door to door.
Okay.
And then my direct number for this phone is right there. So any of you guys, even if you already have Spectrum, if you have questions, give me a call.
Okay.
What are you gonna do to save the Spectrum people that have been with you for 10 years?
So, you guys, so here's the thing on that.
Because I don't get to save any money with Spectrum, and
Well,
I've been a customer
yeah,
for many,
So
many years.
for you guys, and I'm gonna try to address all you at once real fast. Talk to the retention department, depending on the services that you guys have, because some of you have had the same bundle for the last 6 years, and you're not even the same person from 6 years ago. Do you still need 200 channels?
I have the same bundle, but my price just kept going up.
Ours
So-
is,
so
yeah.
this-
3 years.
And this is why I tell those customers to keep all of your paperwork, because Spectrum will never knock on your door and say, hey, you can get 300 channels with 7 streaming services with our highest speed internet for $210. You'll say, okay, what's the deal? Because that sounds like the standard price. Give me a discount. Well, the discount is gonna be for the next 6 years. You wanna make sure you document that, because if you forget, then now we got a goofy conversation where, well, my price just jumped up and it's only been 3 years. Well, in our records, 3 years shows it's supposed to be that price. But a lot of those deals even get obsolete to where some of the stuff that we offer now, we never could offer it back then. And that's why for customers that leave, I always tell them the best move was actually leaving, because I can't take you from, and if this goes over you guys' head, I apologize. I can't take you from 100 megs of download speed with a 4G Wi-Fi router to now 1,000 megabytes with a 6G Wi-Fi router and give it to you for $50, which is what I'm offering customers because you've been a customer for 10 years. You got different equipment that we don't even service anymore, really. You got a different price and different speed. Your whole package just needs to be updated. In retention, they have restricted guidelines where they can't just give you our prices, because again, my prices have to be worth your time. If I'm knocking on your door at 5:30 in December, it's dark, you feel like it's the middle of the night, and I look like Batman, but really it's still the daytime kinda. But again, I got a really good deal for a customer who has never had Spectrum. Prime example, we just opened up Spectrum in Windham, Ohio, fiber optic. The government paid us to come out there and do it. We actually are acquiring the internet company that they had out there, Optimum. In a story short, you know, we were finally out there and we're able to give them a better deal and better internet service. And all it took was, you know, I guess 10 years. But again, for you guys who currently have it, it bases on what you currently have. And the sad part too is, for example, ma'am, if you have TV and internet, but you don't have our cell phones, and let's say you're paying AT&T for 5 phones and you're paying $300, you can get 5 phones with Spectrum for $150. So yeah,
Okay.
we probably can't lower your phone bill, I mean your TV and your internet bill, but we're saving you $150 on the cell phone side, so where that builds value on why you would stay with Spectrum for the TV and the internet.
All right, Megan has your phone number. If anybody asks, she'll forward the phone number and stuff, and you can
Yeah,
continue on from there.
Very good.
All right, thank you.
no problem. Again, thanks for having me.
Sure. Anyone else wishing to address council, you're welcome to do so by coming up to the podium, state your name and address for record.
My name is Scott Kavacki. I live at 433 6th Street. This is regards to, once again, Good Old Boys, like the whole area that they cleared away for their so-called driveway, what have you, is now, like the whole neighborhood is using it as a turnaround. It's making a mess of the whole general area. People are now parking there. It turned it into a parking lot. It's becoming a real issue with this. And it's like some guidelines need to be kind of set for what is going on with that property. Because it's starting to get out of hand with everyone. Like I said, they're using it as a turnaround in a parking lot. And it's not even the company that owns it. It's everyone else. And mostly kind of involving the shelter, new lease.
I think they're in a process now, right, Mayor? Talks and to continue on laying some guidelines down. And we'll be having a zoning meeting together to map this all out.
Thank you.
Sure. Anyone else? Okay, just a reminder that next Wednesday, there will be a zoning and annexation meeting at 6, and to follow, it will be finance and legislation. Motion to adjourn tonight's meeting.
Make a motion.
Ricky seconds that.
Mr. Ballard?
Yes.
Mr. Bass?
Yes.
Mr. Beagley?
Yes.
Mr. Burnside?
Yes.
Mr. Carselli? Oh, sorry, Mrs. Goodman?
Yes.
Mrs. Hagan? Yes.
Oh, bite your tongue.
Sorry.
Meeting's adjourned. Thank you all.
Almost gave Mike a heart attack.
Yeah, really. Oh, my